And we're very fortunate that we're joined by one of our most experienced senators here, Senator Lauren Legarda. And you have the floor, ma'am, for your question.
Thank you very much to our esteemed chair, who's not only very bright, but also very hardworking and has eagle eyes. And I hope that from the net to the gab, the good chair will increase the budget of DOLE, because employment and entrepreneurship and the convergence between TESDA, TechVoc, and DOLE is really what's needed. I will no longer ask the questions because I was monitoring from my office where I had meetings today, all the questions. I would just like to put on record, let's give credit where credit is due. Among the many programs of the Department of Labor and Employment are DOLE Tupad, which is cash for work, DOLE Kabuhayan, which is assistance for small or micro enterprises so that people who are in between jobs or really poor or returning OFWs or farmers and fisher folks and even out of school youths can have income for their families and their community. And the government internship program, nahuhulog ako. Yung silya. Hindi, put it up. I'll stand. And the GIP, the government internship program, which not many people know about. I don't think your GIP budget is big. And I don't think many congressmen or senators amend the budget for the GIP. But it is very helpful sa aming probinsya, sa Antique, yung mga senior high na nag-graduate na may hirap at maraming mahirap ay pag sila ay na government internship program, tumutulong sa DepEd, mga principal at mga teachers, kasi kulang din ng teachers sa DepEd. At tumutulong din sa mga barangay officials at tumutulong sa pag-survey sino ang mga sa health needs sa mga tao sa malalayong barangay, tumutulong sa mga payout pag meron DOLE Tupad, tumutulong sa municipal LGU sa mga pangangailangan na titrain. Yung iniipon nilang pera bilang DOLE GIP, whether, the 30 days hanggang 6 months ang max, naiiyak na sila sa kinikita nila, nakakapag-kolehiyo sila. So, I have been amending the budget ever since maybe more than 10 years ago, since I became chair of finance, because I believe in the DOLE programs, Mr. Chair. And having said that, may I ask the good secretary for the good news? He just told me now na ngayon ko lang narinig kasi we've been busy here. I will give the floor to Sec Laguesma, Yusek Miklat, and Yusek Carmela Torres for the good news, so that meron naman good news na nangyayari sa atin. At meron, ibig sabihin pag may pondo ang gobyerno na maayos ang pagpapatupad, ay maayos, malinis at may impact sa tao. Pakisabi po yung good news. Thank you, Secretary.
Mr. Chairman, with your permission, and sa atin pong dating mapakasipag na chairperson po ng Finance Committee sa bahagi po ng DOLE, ang nabanggit po na good news ay nice po namin sabihin na amin pong pinaabot kay Senadora Legarda na ang probinsya po ng Antique ay nanalo sa national level bilang best peso ng probinsya ng Antique. For the second time na po ito, for the second time, and the basis po ng award ay bahagi po yung mga implementasyon, mga serbisyo na nabanggit po ng ating butihing senadora, at hinihikayat nga po namin sila ni Yusek Torres at Yusek Miklat na tutukan muli dahil pag sa susunod na taon nanalo po sila uli, full of famer na po ang probinsya ng Antique on the national level. Thank you po.
Maraming salamat po. Ito po ay amendment. Sabihin na natin congressional insertion na ibig sabihin dinadagdag sa budget ng DOLE na ang nag-i-implement ay DOLE region at province. Para din ang ating mga peso officers, yung peso ng province at yung mga peso ng kada banwa, kada LGU. At ako'y po'y nakikipag-ugnayan sa kanila para sila ang tagapili ng mga benepisyaryo na kwalipikado para sa iba-ibang programa ng DOLE. Ako po'y nagpapasalamat sa Secretary at sa lahat ng DOLE family at gagawin ko po lahat na naging beneficiaries ng DOLE. Tupad, ang dami na nun, libo-libo, hindi ko alam kung aabot ng 100,000, ang dami na all these years. Pangalawa, lahat ng beneficiaryo ng GIP, papagawang kong parang man-on-the-street interview na how did it impact on their lives or change their lives. Pangatlo, lahat ng beneficiaryo ng DOLE Kabuhayan, ano yung kabuhayan, maliban sa hindi lang Medicart, iba-iba na kabuhayan, sari-sari store, ganun, at kung paano nakatulong sa kanila. Kasi iba dyan talagang walang trabaho at pinipili. At ang nag-i-implement lahat nito, hindi opisina ko, hindi man district office ang congressman, hindi yung provincial governor, yung peso officer. Kaya I commend the peso, not just of Antique, every peso in the whole province. For your information, Chairman, ako'y batang senador noong 1998, inoperate ko po yung peso law. Ang Senate President noon, si Blas Ople. Si Ka Blas po ay reporter ng lolo ko sa Manila Times pre-martial law days. At meron kami talagang family bonding dahil sabi niya may utang siya sa lolo ko, may utang siya bilang reporter. Pag due date na ng utang niya kay lolo, babayaran na niya, tinatanggal daw niya yung pahina ng kalendaryo, hindi naaalala ng lolo ko yung utang niya. Pag sinabi yan si Ka Blas, it's just an anecdote. But because eksperto si Ka Blas sa labor, ay nag-collab po kami at nagpaalam ako mag-co-author sa kanya at minenter niya ako sa pangangailangan sa labor and employment. Kaya ako naging co-author ng Public Employment Service Office. Eventually, ito ay na-amenda. I think it was Senator Sani Angara who sponsored it. We were also, I think, with the chairman, co-authors and co-sponsors of that measure. Napakahalaga ng trabaho ng bawat peso officer. Hindi lang siya taga-match ng ano ba ang talento at resources sa LGU na yon. Sino ba ang listahan ng mga nangangailangan ng trabaho? Hindi lang yun. Sa lahat ng mga dapat magtupad cash for work, sa lahat ng GIP, sa lahat ng pag-match, mas ang dami-daming trabaho. So, I even suggested, but I don't know if you will support it, kasi ang dami ng trabaho ng peso, lalo na sa malaking LGU, dapat may counterpart si peso sa barangay. I even called it, I did it in my province without legislation. I called them the BESO, the Barangay Employment and Entrepreneurship Service Officer, BISO. So parang ginawa ko lang yun sa mga barangay officials, nag-assign ako ng mga BESO para sila ang tagasabi ng, ay ito po, meron kaming mga coconut dito, yung mga husk. Ay sayang, kung hindi gamitin, waras lang po yan. Connect kita, o DOLE Kabuhayan, o sige, pwedeng ganito. Tapos yung mga ganun na nagsasabi, ang dami ng produkto, nagkakaroon siya ng negosyo, may income siya, maski pangkain lang ng pamilya sa araw na yon. So ako po yung nagpapasalamat. I promise, yung pagkapanalo, ngayon ko lang nalaman, I did not lobby no lobby yan, promise. Hindi ko alam, hindi nga ako inimbita sa, hindi ako nakarating ng opening, ay nung awarding. Oo. So, thank you so much to DOLE for awarding our peso of Antique. And I would like to support the budget and possibly increase the GIP program and kabuhayan. Ang ating hamon lang sa kabuhayan ay simplify the requirements and shorten the time you can access the government assistance. Yun lang po. Kasi siguro magkaroon kayo ng libro ng outstanding DOLE Kabuhayan in every region and province to inspire others. How much is your DOLE Kabuhayan net and GAB? What is the...
Madam Chair, our
livelihood budget for 2026 as proposed in the net is 2.2 billion pesos.
It's lodged in the OSEC,
That is
Central.
part of the OSEC
not yet disaggregated among the regions.
regions. Yes.
Okay.
Opo.
How about DOLE GIP? What is your national net and GAB?
The GIP for 2026 net is 1.1 billion pesos.
So small. Mr. Chair, that's very helpful, especially in provinces that are economically challenged like our province. Ang GIP ay napakahalaga because when they are in between jobs, yung mga graduates ng senior high school, anong pinakamaikli po na GIP? 30 days?
3 months po.
3 months?
At 3 months, 6 months, but now we are considering to extend it to 1 year po.
Maganda.
Opo.
1 year. So 3, 6, and 1 year. And they are paid the daily wage. Ang laking bagay. And they are assigned to any government office, right? Not private, no? Whether barangay level, municipal, or province. Or pwede rin sa regional offices. Diba?
Kung mga opisina ng national government agencies na kalimitan po ay nagrereklamo ng kulang ng personnel at hindi makapag-deliver ng mabilis na serbisyo, na-entitled din po sila sa allocation ng GIP.
So, Mr. Chair, I would like to request, I'll just ask you first, yung 1.7 nyo na GIP, sapat ba yan sa lahat ng mga compared sa past years, maliit yung inyong 1.7, that's national. Yeah.
Kung amin po kukumpara dun sa naukol sa GIP nung nakaraang taon, maliit po yung 1 point.
Ano yung daan nyo ng 2025 ng GIP?
Nung nakaraang gaa po kasi ang provision po ay TUPAD/GIP. So ngayon po ang gusto naming mangyari sana ay maging separate po yung GIP.
GIP should be separate, especially since you have a 3, 6, and 1 year program. Opo. Ang kabuhayan po nyo, yung DILIP yan, di ba? DILIP. Ano po yung GAA 2025? Ano po yung net GAB 2026? I'm sure mas mababa yan.
With the permission of the Secretary, our livelihood program budget for 2025 is 2.44 billion. For 2026 net and GAB, it's 2.22 billion. So decrease pa po, ma'am. Opo.
Ilan?
Na 8.84% po.
Which is how much?
That is 215.875 million pesos po.
215.
15.
Mr. Chair, sa mga natuklasan mo na overpriced kahapon sa DPWH, ano ba naman yung 200 million for livelihood micro-enterprises sa mga probinsya, di ba? I mean, isang road project lang yan na overpriced na nakita natin kahapon. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Meron po tayong batas. Senador ka ba nun? Yung Barangay Kabuhayan Law. Baka hindi nyo alam, kayong implementing agency. Ang term, Barangay Kabuhayan Act. Ang test na ba? Barangay Kabuhayan Act. Oo, 207, batas ko. For the 4th, 5th, ang target niyan to provide tech walk training for 4th, 5th, and 6th class municipalities. Ang DOLE or TESDA ba ang implementing agency? Okay, hi, Sekiko. Yes. Oo. May I know po whether the Barangay Kabuhayan Act is budgeted o baka zero? Kasi we should not have zero funding for legislation already approved. 207 pa yung batas na yan.
Sa 2024 po, may specific special provision that talks about the law that at least 100
Talking about your net GAB of 2026.
Yeah. So, ang nangyari po from 2024, it was actually embodied or embedded within the STEP program po. So, what we've done is we've, under the STEP program, the identification and prioritization of 4th, 5th, and 6th class municipalities po ang nandun sa STEP program in compliance with the earlier law. But in 2024, it was segregated as a specific, kanina huli na pinag-usapan namin ni Senator Gatchalian, which is how to bracket out through the special provisions so that it's clearer to track the targeting and the
Kung
impact.
napag-usapan na. So thank you so much. Na-discuss na ito kanina.